What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Help Coin, which is yours to fix your crypto. That winks with hope. I'm your host, Ripple. Everybody is having a great day. Today is Saturday. It's bright and early. 630 just had their latte, and I had mine. That's kind of a bad thing. It's very, very cold outside. I need to get going and take the dog for a walk. I hoped it would get a little warmer. Most of the time, I walk them before the movie. Hope it gets a little warmer soon, because then we'll take them outside for this show. We are going to talk about some crypto jewels, which are the newest options for December. A velo chart is what we are going to look at. Last night, XRP had a bit of a run-in. I got here about 250 times backwards. Is that a sign to go up? As promised, I've added you. We're going to watch a clip from Brad Garlinghouse to remember. Where does XRP go? So without further ado, take a seat back and relax. Let's get started. Bitcoin is now worth $1,617, which is an increase of 96.1% in the last 24 hours. At the moment, Ethereum, which is worth $3.94, is down 0.44%. The USDT and USDC both came in at 99 cents. Each of them has lost their dollar pegs because XRP is a normal line, 243 cents. It's very interesting now. There is no longer a peg on either table. I'm sure it's only temporary, but this is probably what's happening in Europe with the new Mecca rules. The other thing we know is that Ripple will stop making 20% of USDC. We know that the level for Ripple stablecoin will be reached soon. From what we can tell, Ripple stablecoin has been approved by regulators in both Europe and the US, so it will stay where it is. I'm sure that Ripple and their stablecoin will take a huge chunk of liquidity from both USDC and Tether. The only thing it does is make you feel, which I think is the best way to say it. It only makes sense, since people who want to move money will look for the fastest and cheapest safe coin available. There are new crypto gemstones and the newest business choices for December. To be clear, I don't really own any of those. I'm not going to buy any of these. This is just information that I'm giving you. This is from cryptominute.com. It became public this morning. According to Wall Street Peppy, it is already doing really well in sales. It is planned to reach over $4 million in just 1 week. Every other well-known coin is CryptoStars. All of the data in its pre-sale was lost, and the sale is expected to end soon. It made more than $10 million. There is a great wallet ticket right behind Wall Street Peppy. They earned about $3.8 million. Then CatSlap, yes, CatSlap has done a $25 X because it came out around Thanksgiving. That's about 3 weeks of $20 X. Then we get Flockers at some point. We've raised more than $5 million through pre-sales. It's very interesting to see what's going on there. It's clear that the jokes are still cool. There are still jokes on Fireplace. To be clear, none of these XRP jokes, take a look at the jokes on those chains. Things are being done right, and they are sending it. The Velo chart looks good. He grabbed crypto, put it out, and said, you get a 10x approaching Velo. Since it's been a penny, I've been teaching Velo. I've been telling everyone that for the past 2. This is going to be one of the biggest wins this cycle. Our attention has been on an upward trajectory. 30 to 50x is currently at a little more than 2.5 cents. That 3-cent wall was broken. I do think that Binance might add Velo at some point. You know that when an asset goes live on Binance, it goes up even more. So one of his early goals is for this to bring in 28 cents. He also thinks it could go up to 81 cents and probably get the whole house up. So $2 now shows up in this part as my safe and sensible goals. As long as they kept the live move 20 cents, I'll start to pay attention. I am going to look at the plan and then decide what I am going to do next. What's going on? I'm going to stop being upset. I wouldn't mind if the vlog went up to 80 cents because I bought a lot of this awful boy when it went down to around 1 penny XRP short. We had to get a near 250 to replace it. We did not understand. We did reach 250, but after that we didn't close above it. We could look for support around 260 and then attack that inside the barrier, which makes us think of the all-time high prop from 2017, around 270 and 290. There are many people out there who say that the huge pass is coming up soon. It's almost time for the big push up. We had the up and the down, as you can see. The following circulate up to the top is what everyone wants. The fact that everyone is so positive right now makes me nervous. As you know, things are always positive on social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where everyone is spreading that message. A thing that is about to pop off is set to go up into the sky. and everyone starts to put logs on it, that it would not stop nicely over and over again. People lose their money in the fact that XRP is moving around in this range right now. I'm being cautious right now because the price has been around $2.40 for a while now without any real breakout or change. Could we see that one last test of that $1.96 spot? We might be able to hold that spot, not lose all of our money down to $1.50. It's important for us to see movement in XRP soon. What if we don't get any movement and keep getting stronger? There might be another corrective action on the way down. You and I both don't need it. We want this to push up and aim for 350. We are going to go into charge finding mode, and this factor can be truly let go. We'd like to pay a break. I would say that we want this part to break out within the next week. Bitcoin also wants to break out, which could push the markets up. We want to look for more money, more liquidity, and also to turn these markets. At the moment, we're circling around $3.6 trillion. We really want to push through and get above 4. That will be the thing that pushes XRP up to around $3. But I'm telling you, it needs to happen now. This is Brad Going's home. Look at him. He's just strolling through the streets. Got his safety and his bodyguard just putting out. I mean, I wonder how I'm amazed by how it feels to be Brad. You know that when you go outside, people will follow you everywhere. As if he were famous. You know who he is. It doesn't matter what you call it. His dad is a movie star now. A lot of money, many people are counting on it. Finally, let's be honest about this. Many people think that Ripple will be able to drive up the price of XRP. What about this? Who remembers this SMBBNS clip about Ripple being used in bills around the world? At this point, Brad was on the same level as all of those big bankers. He had Christine Lagarde, who was head of the IMF at the time, and Augustin Karsten, who was head of the BIS. On the other side of him was the head of the Economic Authority from Saudi Arabia. These were the only important people in the room. He then talked about what Ripple does with XRP. The question, what if there's a run on Ripple, was even asked of him. He also cleared up any doubts. He says, you can't really be a run on Ripple. It's a company that helps people build software that sells software. He has no idea what a Ripple run would look like. Plus, it's like letting people know what might show up if Amazon goes on sale. Like it's no longer possible. There can't be a run on it. Let's watch this video and then talk about what the program is going to do in the last part of the video. That's how we usually start working with any bank or financial institution from fiat to fiat. Expedient XFast is the name of the backend offering we see down here. This is where we use XRP to fund real-time liquidity. We put this product on the market in the fourth quarter of the previous year, and right away we saw that banks wanted that kind of product. When banks need to make new paths for bills, they don't need to make new Nostrovostatize and deal with the hassle and costs that come with them. To be more specific, the third offering is an API that lets businesses send money to a community we call Ripple in real time.